It's laid in a sleek Manhattan office overlooking Central Park. Christian Gillette, billionaire CEO turned political kingmaker, stares at his phone. Another threat from the Order, a secret cabal of old money titans with a century-old grudge. They're watching, plotting, and Christian's next move could cost him his life. But why does this shadowy group fear him and the historic Democratic ticket he's part of? This isn't just politics, it's a fight for America's soul. Christian Gillette's biggest enemy isn't just another financier. It's the Order, a shadowy cabal shrouded in mystery and power, controlling America behind the curtain. The Order dates back to 1839, a tight-knit group of 9 white American businessmen and political leaders like Jackson Prescott Hewitt, chairman of U.S. Oil. Their agenda: maintain old guard control by orchestrating financial crashes and political shifts, anything to crush the rise of minorities and democracy's broader reach. Think of the Order as a spider weaving a grand web. Each financial move, every scandal, carefully placed threads designed to trap and control the country's direction. Like a skilled puppeteer hidden backstage, they don't just play the game, they rewrite its rules behind the scenes. Their fear isn't just racial. It's about losing grasp on the puppet strings of America's future. The prospect of Puerto Rico and Mexico gaining traction, or a historic African-American presidential candidate emerging, shakes their foundation. This paranoia drives their ruthless campaign against Gillette and the progressive ticket. From Wall Street titan to political candidate, Christian flips the game. But stepping into history's spotlight means enemies multiply fast and allies blur. Christian Gillette's Everest Capital is the largest private equity fund in the U.S., generating billions. Suddenly, he's tapped as the running mate to an African-American presidential candidate, a move charged with history and danger. His choice threatens the old order, casting him into a lethal political storm. Trust becomes a razor's edge. Is Allison Wallace his trusted aide, loyal, or a plant? His managing partner's sudden coldness raises alarm. The Order's subtle poisoning of relationships forces Christian to question every handshake, because in this deadly game, betrayal often wears a familiar face. Christian's transformation isn't just personal, it's symbolic. By standing alongside history's first black presidential hopeful, he embodies change. But symbols are targets. His journey teaches how becoming a beacon of progress means facing the darkest resistance imaginable, turning survival into a rebellious act. A cat-and-mouse game erupts as Christian fights for his life. Murder, blackmail, treason swirl around him, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Christian faces attempts on his life, including explosions and assassinations. The Order's weapon of choice: blackmail and public scandal. One chilling night in Manhattan, a trusted source leaks intimate details about Christian's personal mistakes, meant to shatter his fragile public image and derail the campaign at any cost. Treason here isn't about waving flags. It's corporate betrayal intertwined with government secrets. The Order's influence seeps into federal agencies, manipulating intelligence and law enforcement to paralyze Christian's moves. Imagine a puppeteer whose strings reach into every room you enter, paralyzing your every step. Despite the overwhelming tidal wave, Christian leverages his allies Allison and Quentin Stiles to expose the cabal's rotten core. He turns paranoia into strategy, using secrecy as a weapon. This fight isn't just survival, it's rewriting the game, proving even the most entrenched power can be toppled by sheer guts and cunning. Remember that tense Manhattan moment, Christian's phone ringing, threats looming. By the end, we see how he turns a shadowy cabal's fear against them, using transparency and bold defiance. If you want to challenge your own secret order, start by questioning who controls your game. Try exposing one unseen influence today, whether in your work or social circles, and see what changes. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.